Welcome everybody, another day, another game, and today we have VexX Gaming EU and Feeders EU. Now, I haven't forgot to put a space. As far as I know, Feeders EU is all one word. Correct me if I'm wrong, but at the moment, on everything I kind of see, it's all one word. Okay, so this is from obviously Sunday's HiRez, obviously official tournament, the EU side. I need to kind of get some, like, American ones going, and while it's buffering, I'm going to get rid of that little timer there just so you don't spoil anything for you. Obviously it's still buffering as you saw the time went up, so there's nothing too much to worry about out there. Okay, so let's have a look. For VexX Gaming EU, we have a Hades, Barker's, Cupid, Waterman, Hebo, here we go, and Neef. Now obviously you've got a great little bit of synergy going on there with the ultimates coming out. Let's just kind of have a little look at Neef. Ooh, pretty girl. Okay, so yeah, we've got obviously Hades there for his pull. Barker's there just to kind of intoxicate everybody and mess them up. But then also, if you can land Cupid's ultimate on top of that, all three of them, the AoE potential there, they can't jump out. They can't leap. The only no, there's 4 people on Feeders EU that can dash out. So there's that. So if you can land all them ultimates onto one, whilst Hades is working as well, you've then got the Hebo ultimate's gonna just blow them up, and also Neef's one could snare everybody in place. It just, if you can get all of them in the perfect engagement, everyone's gonna die. I don't think anyone can get out of that. Obviously, if they got the Aegis, they can kind of get out. But it's a very solid team comp from what I can see. Now, everybody's doing the same buffs by the looks of it. It looks like feeders are actually going for the little gold Furies before they go for the, obviously the melee camp. It's actually happening the same both sides now. Everybody's kind of going for the little camp quickly before they head up. Obviously, as there's only 2 people there, they can kind of get away with that one. So for Feeders EU, what we got? We got Guan Yu, Yumia, Vimana, Shibalonke, and Agni. So they're actually really quite tanky there as well. Obviously, you've got Guan Yu. Well, you've got 3 tank supports there. That's going to work really well. Now, looking at the items people got going out there, and we got kind of not a lot of action going on there. You kind of want to be careful though, as Agni, when you're mid against Neef there, because a lot of gods, what you will do, you'll kind of move up right next to him and then dash back just to kind of be cheeky enough. But if Neef picks up the snare first, she's going to snare you before you've even got to the creep wave. And if you're kind of in front of them a bit wrong, you can take some unnecessary aggro. Just like there, you can also take unnecessary aggro. Lucky enough, he kind of got away with that one. I'm a bit skeptical here. I'm kind of seeing Yumia. Oh, look, good snare. Dash to the side. Kind of another weird one, dashing to the side. But then again, I suppose your dash is just going to get out of the way and also get behind the creeps. Now, the Ymir's picked up meditation. Now, I know you're going to get the heal later on. But the way I look, I still don't see meditation being fairly viable. Okay, early on in the game, you've got some early, like, sustain lane presence. You can throw out a few more stuns than you need to. But let's just see if it's actually working for him in a minute. So he's getting pushed back still. He's obviously still got a lot of mana. Possibly used it already? Don't know. It's kind of pushing it out. We'll see if it's kind of getting used. But like I said, a lot of people are getting it for the heal now at the end. Which, ooh, bit of action going on mid. No, same happening again. I keep seeing the icon plates going over the top, so I'm like, oh, action's going on. But as I was saying, right, you've got meditation, you've got that 25% heal. Fair enough, on a tank, that's a lot of health. But what else could you have had? Right, you've got Aegis Amulet going on. Left hand side, a bit here. Shibalonke going up there, obviously threw out a bit of poison darts as well. Nobody really took an exceptional amount of damage from that, though. So everyone's really kind of just sitting pretty, as we can see. Neef just letting that Agni farm up really well, actually. He's finding it quite easy for himself. Obviously, all I'm seeing all the time is Agni kind of charging from one side, from underneath, back to his tower. Got a bit more action going on the left-hand side. Poison darts goes off onto the Barkus. Kind of needs to be careful. But yeah, like I was saying, like meditation, you can pick up an Aegis. An Aegis, when the Aegis runs out, you've still got them few other seconds when it actually finishes. You've got extra protection, which probably would work out a lot better for the health. And that you've probably you've got more uses for it. Fair enough. Alright, you can have some more mana, but manage it. Manage it. Belch of the Gods coming out there onto the Guan Yu, kind of just slowing him down, pushing him back, keeping him pushed under the tower. So we got to the right hand side. Now, fair enough, that Ymir still at full mana, so we can just throw out as many stuns. But they're not really capitalising on it. Fair enough, they've pushed their lane up a bit, but they're still taking loads of damage. Look at this damage coming out there. Boom. He's at under half health already. They haven't really scratched Cupid and Hades. Purely because they can heal. They can just heal up all the damage that comes to them. A bit more action going on the left-hand side. Oh, God. Guan Yu using his ultimate onto Hebo. Hebo taking like loads of damage. They're going after kind of Shibalonka. Shibalonka is just kind of around. Gets hit by a water spout there. An intoxication comes out also to try and protect. But Guan Yu manages to finish off Hebo before he could get another hit off onto Shibalonka. Shibalonka had the right idea, obviously, to kind of get out of there when he had to. Obviously, well, if one like water burst from obviously Hebo's hands would have killed him. So luckily enough, Marcus also trying to protect Hebo. To kind of the intoxication come out really late. I'd have liked to have seen possibly that happen a lot earlier on. But then again, that's kind of what we got. So we got everybody in middle half health. Screw good. Now Hades and Cupid have now got into their stride. Now people start getting up level 5, level 6, level 7s. So yeah, level 6s now. Look at the sustain they've got. Obviously, Hades can heal himself. Cupid can heal himself. Hades can heal Cupid. And also Cupid gets all the mana back from when Hades decides, obviously, to pick up the hearts in the middle lane. So everyone's kind of backing out now. It's around the 5-minute mark. Now remember, if the normal camps respawn at about 4 minutes 30. So if you started on a buff camp straight away, 4 minutes 30 is when it would be respawning back. So it's about now that everyone's kind of disappearing off, getting their kind of camps. I'd have probably maybe liked to see them go back a bit earlier. But then again, sometimes you just don't want to leave the lane. But if you get out of your lane by about 4 minutes, you should be back in time for all the buffs to kind of respawn. That's generally what you want to be aiming for. 4 minutes, get out, or push your lane forward, get out, and get your buffs. So obviously, you can't do that all the time as you can't be pushed. Obviously, someone's going to be pushed up and pushed under the tower. You need to push out your tower and then go get your buffs. Kind of, ooh, Shibalonka middle up against kind of Cupid there. His Rising Jaguar's not doing kind of any damage at the moment, I can see. Everyone's just trying to get their boots up. Hebo decided not to go for a starter item. The only person in the game that didn't pick up a starter item. So obviously the early damage is going to come out from him now, as he's the only one. Okay, apart from Agni, which is middle. The only person in the side lane, though, Hebo, has finished off his boots. So he's going to get that early penetration coming out, which is quite high. It's about a third of your protection passive as all your passives at the moment. So you kind of... It's amazing, actually, how many people kind of underestimate it. On how much, obviously, the penetration is going to come out. But, then again, as Guan Yu building just kind of penetration boots. Obviously, he's got a hog on there, so he could easily use it on the free archers, get rid of them, push up a bit more. Feels like something going on there. Belch of the Gods comes out. Obviously stopped Guan Yu's free there, which worked really nicely, actually. He kind of started Belch of the Gods before Guan Yu did that, and Guan Yu kind of started at the wrong point. But it's just bad timing. Obviously, you charge forward and kind of... You can read your targets sometimes on how they're actually going to do it. So everyone's just kind of sitting pretty, carrying on. I do like the Barcus Hebo combination. Obviously, intoxication goes out there, makes it extremely easy for Hebo to kind of get his water spout off. And I missed a right-hand side kill going off on there. So, Cupid died somehow. Let's see how this actually worked. Because, to be honest, Vamana and Ymir, I wouldn't have expected too much damage. He has to completely have messed up here. What does he do? Come on, come on. Here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Speed it up, speed it up. So he's charged forward. gone behind the creep wave for no reason whatsoever. Gets stunned, gets spiked, gets hit by Vamana. That's a beautiful wall though out there by Ymir. Stop the dash out. HiRez ultimate comes in there, obviously try and do as much damage as he can and hold everyone back to let Cupid get out of there. But there's nothing he can kind of do. So Vamana's ult did kind of come out there. Didn't really need to kind of do it, but he's just going after HiRez now. But that wall come up just at the right time to stop Cupid's dash. It caught Cupid's dash halfway through it, I believe. It looked like it did, and that's from what I'm going with that. That's what I'm sticking with. So if you don't like it, shove it. There we can go. So Vamana back in now. Who did actually get the kill on that? Was it Vamana? No, Ymir managed to get the kill. So Agni rotating left. It's going to be spotted by the wards though. So we're going to see what happens. Going to walk straight into Hebo. No, obviously he knows that he's been spotted. Good communication by the teams there. Decides to run back. Not quite sure why. Oh, I think that was a Neef ultimate coming in there. His Neef ult is down. Got snared though. Ultimate there by Hebo. Hebo, one more bang. There he goes. Boom. Headshot. Belch of the Gods going out there onto Guan Yu. Guan Yu's getting just harassed. Shibalonke, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Back out. Get out. Get out. Go. Go. Just getting hit by everything. Intoxication goes out onto Shibalonke. It's not really actually moving besides dives. Controlling himself really well under that drunkenness. As we all know, once you've had a jug of one, not just a bottle, not just 2 bottles, but a jug. Have we all seen how big that jug is that he's holding? Not even a big giant vase. Reminds me of a few good nights out. It's kind of fun how it works out that way. Cupid's kind of got to be careful here. He's going to get ganked out. There's no ward coverage. He's going to get caught out by Vamana at the back. Gets hit by the armoured kind of fan thing that he's got. Throws out the Cupid ultimate there. Kind of mesmerises him. And enough to let him get away as well with the dash. It's purely just that dash as well. There's no blink. I'd have rather seen Ymir have blink than obviously meditation. Because look, he's now used to, well, he's not useless, but the usefulness of blink. Blink is so strong, obviously, on a tank that has no dash, no leap, no gap closer. It just works really well. Poison darts coming out there. Neef does stop and miss her snare, though. Ooh, hello. You can go low. Go low. Oh, Hebo come around the side. Hebo come around the side? No, that's obviously... I'm looking at Hebo thinking, great, he's going to gank Neef. And then I'm like, oh, okay. He's blue as well. How bad are we going? So, Shibalonke's managed to finish pretty much... no, not everyone's finished off their boots. Mainly the main damage dealers that finished off their boots. The tanks are still working on theirs. Hebo's going off on Gem of Isolation for a second item, which is quite... It's going to work out quite nice, especially with like the range from the water spout. Range from the water spout is going to work really well. Obviously, the nice rain of fire taking off like a fifth of Neef's damage there, and then she comes back and steals a little bit more for herself. Ward coverage though, VexX Gaming have got all the wards. All the wards. So, yeah, just need to be a little careful. We need to start seeing some feeders EU kind of wards coming out now. Vamana on the right hand side on HiRez. Needs to be a little careful. Cupid's coming in here. Cupid's got a heart bomb off. I don't think it's going to stun though. Might stun? No stun coming out there on that way. Deciding to kind of just... Everyone just kind of backs off. You don't really expect to kill a Vamana Ymir lane. They're just so tanky. If you can get a kill, wonderful. But don't worry about it. Rising Jaguar coming out there from Shibalonke. Like I say, it's not doing that much damage. I'm surprised actually. He has finished his boots, so he should be doing a bit more. But then again, if he gets more damage if he uses poison darts. No poison darts, kind of average. Also, I'd love to see where he's spending his points as well. That's kind of what spectator mode needs. I'd love to it. We can see, obviously, ooh, a bit more right action going in. No. I just see a little bit kind of happening there. HiRez comes in there, pulls him in. Cupid's ult going out onto the top there as well. Ymir uses his ultimate there, but HiRez does Aegis that one to protect himself. Vamana backing off into the jungle. Decides, Ymir, man, do you know what? You can take this on your own. Don't worry about me, bro. I'm going to get out of there and leave you all just deal with those two on your own. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Agni coming out with Gem of Isolation as well for a second item. So we get, ooh, Neefalt going across the way, and we should see it. I did just miss it, but there we can see Guan Yu kind of caught down. But I want to go back. Let's just go back, see what actually happened. I just wanted to see kind of Neef go down, see what's going on. Speed it up a little bit, catch up to the fight. Come on, come on. Fat man bounce. Fat man bounce. Is he going to go? He's going to go. He's going to go. Watch it. Watch it. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. Water spout goes up. Bump in there. Belt. Go to the mic coming out there. Intoxication. And, well, go to the mic only come out of himself. And everybody just hit there. Neve's ultimate does finish it off. So that was wonderful communication. They're chasing down Xbalanque. Xbalanque should get away with this one, though. Yeah, that's it. He's under the tower. But you can see the communication. Oh, water spout. Water spout. Ah, brilliant. I'll go back to the Neve bit in a second. But you see there that Hebo was kind of predicting the lag. Obviously expected Xbalanque to walk into the water spout. But because he used the Aegis, which would have protected him from the water spout anyway, then also didn't make him go forward enough to actually kind of carry on that way. So like I was saying, the Neve fault, it was just perfect communication. They knew they was going in, jumped in, and Neve just kind of did it. They knew where they were going for, got the snare off, well, kind of signaled it. They knew it was coming in, bang, voila. There we go, get the kill. And lucky enough, they put all the damage off before Neve did her ult. She got back safe, saved her ass. Right hand side, Cupid just kind of, yeah. It's the thing is, you kind of just toy with the tanky guys. There's nothing you can do. Vermano is obviously going AD build. Building hide anemia line as well. So, ooh, a lot of damage going out there onto Cupid there from that armored fan. I think it's armored fan. I just have to double check obviously them skill names later on. But for now, it's just me and you. Barker's middle actually. With Agni. Just kind of keeping that lane from being pushed up. Hebo in a lot of trouble though. Pushed under his tower. Needs to be a little careful though. Well, actually, no, he's fine. He's fine. He's completely fine. Okay, Hebo's got Aegis, Sprint, well, Heavenly Agility, and Guan Yu and Xbalanque at the moment don't have the damage to kind of kick his ass. That's the way I can see it. He's under his tower. They need to dive under the tower, and Hebo can just get out of there. They've got no snares. Obviously, with the ultimate, they can kind of get a short stun if they can get all 3 hits off. Oh, there we go. Roger Jaguar going in there. No, obviously, poison darts going in. Heavenly agility coming out there, going after Xbalanque. Xbalanque uses his ult. Guan Yu using his as well. So does Hebo. Hebo causes that a lot of damage. Probably going to see a war spout coming out here. Neve ult coming in as well. So beautiful communication. They know he's going to go down low. Belch to the gods just to kind of get him down a little bit. And then left him. Left him just to get the Neve finish off. Obviously, Agni's going to be on to... Hebo does go down though. Guan Yu does manage to finish off. You can see Neve there took like half her health from damage from the Agni in the middle. Because obviously, if she's on her knees... she's vulnerable. She's going to ult across the map. Get in there. Just what he should have done. What Agni should have done is dash forward, drop the Noxious Gash, and stun her out of her ultimate if you possibly can. Kind of risky for himself, but what it would have done is kind of protected his mate. If obviously Xbalanque could have just got out of vision, Neve couldn't have ulted onto him. You could probably buy him about 5 seconds, 5-6 seconds. Just by stunning Neve. Because Neve's then got to worry about, obviously, Agni on top of their head. Which, like I say, let's see kind of like skill abilities which we've got at the moment. We can't kind of see like the skill yet. They haven't updated the spectator mode. So everyone's still at level 1 on their ability. So just kind of standard. Guan Yu going magical defense though. Who is Guan Yu up against? Oh, yeah, guys, he's up against Barkus and Hebo. So, yeah, that'll work out really well for him. It's just going full tank. So, anything notable to be coming out? No, Neve's just getting Devourer's gloves, which is fairly standard, just kind of nice. I like kind of like Devourer's gloves. I am a retaliation fan, but it's expensive. It's another like 800 gold more to get it. Okay, you don't have to stack. I think I need to double check the math. I know I did the math once and it worked out better, but is it worth the gold? The stats are better. Like I say, I believe they're better. I did do the math once, but I'll have to double check on myself. The stats are better. You don't have to worry about getting stacks. It's all there, and you get the extra damage obviously when you start losing health. That's why I'm kind of like I'm more of a fan of Eye Retaliation over the gloves. But I bet you there's something the pros know that I don't know about our retaliation. Oh, Hebo getting caught out there, obviously by Guan Yu. Guan Yu using his ultimate down there. Shivalonka coming out, and Hebo uses his ultimate just to kind of get out of there as well. Poison darts going out. Hebo just kind of looking at it now. Come on, come on, do it, do it, do it, do it. You know you want to, you know you want to. Come on, come on, come on, do me, do me, do me. No, decides not to. Okay, so he's backing off. I think they were just checking that the blue buff had actually gone. On the right-hand side, though, they're looking after... They're pushing Hades, as Hades not got nothing else to do. Also, Cupid rotating around, as you can see him coming into the jungle now. Will be spotted by the ward, so... Literally, every time somebody rotates over, wards have spotted him. When Vex Gaming rotated over, wards spotted him. I think, actually. Yeah, when the Agni rotated over, sorry, the Feeders EU rotated around, the ward spotted him. Vex Gaming just then rotated around, ward spotted. So really kind of worked out well. And what is going on? I removed the HUD and the timer come up for the match. That's terrible. That's a bug that needs fixing. Okay. So now we're just kind of mulling around. That's really bad. So hopefully no one's... Well, to be honest, everyone that's watching this match now knows how long the match is going to be. Purely because it's on YouTube. Okay, so we've got Vex Gaming coming in from behind there. Cupid Ultimate going out on top. Belcher the Gods going out onto Shibalonke. Shibalonke just getting water spattered. And usually Aegis there though, but the Neath Ultimate will come in just after the Aegis wears off, as it's probably only level 1 still. Did manage to get his ult off before he died, which is really great for him. Guan Yu needs to kind of get out of there. He's a bit stuck. It's just going there. Barker's jumping in there with the water spout, pushed him up in the air. He's just trying to body block, trying to hold him back there. Belcher's the God's going out there, using his ultimate to kind of rescue himself. They can't keep chasing. Agni's coming around there. Had a little bit of a dodgy way. If they'd have got like the early kind of warning, or if Neef told him that Agni was coming that way, they could have completely blocked him off and blown him up. Just Hebo would have blown him up. Barkus would have, well, Belcher the Gods had already been used, but would have been able to do something. And yeah, it was very risky from the Agni to go that way. But he's trying to save Guan Yu. It worked in the end. They didn't have to worry too much. Now, I love, if you look at the minimap, the dot, the red dot here on the minimap is in the green, but it's actually outside of the green. Haha. Okay. Cupid being kind of underneath the buff there. Gets out there quickly, but then if the mana decides to leave the buff, are they going to go on a tussle? No, no. I'd have possibly gone for it. Just kind of... Just try and keep the buff away from him as long as possible. But yeah, like I said, everybody knows, if they're looking at the timer on YouTube, how long these videos last. So, you already know how long the match is. Unless I troll you one point. I might do that one day. Troll you, completely troll you, and put like 30 minutes of like blank footage at the end just to kind of go, ha, you think it's a 60-minute game. And it's not really. Belcher the God's going out there onto Shibalonke. Shibalonke's doing some nice little bit of damage there onto the Barkers. But, yeah, look, they're just looking at each other now. Look, what is going on here is Barkus is wanting to put a ward down, but Shibalonke doesn't want to put a ward down, but he's stayed there way too long. Hebo has rotated over there, Belcher the Gods comes out there, Water Spout and the Neath Ult with Intoxication there as well to finish off. See, what happens is, you've got the ward, but you're standing on the ward, so you're not gaining any extra vision from the ward. Okay, you were stopping the counter warding going off, and let's say ward, come on, ward, 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 ward. Because I was saying it so much as it is anyway. Just going to like veto the name ward, or the word ward for a little while. And I'm still at half speed. Let's bring that speed back up. Yeah, he was just kind of, he was on his own. There was no one with him. Fair enough, if Guan Yu was there, I could have understood it a little bit more. But you need to be kind of careful in those situations. Flame fire coming out there. Barkus has rotated mid. Just kind of have a little look there. As you can see, Guan Yu also over there by Hebo. They're all going to rotate down and go for Guan Yu. Guan Yu, Agni stun coming out there onto the Neath, also with the flame burst. Misses, well obviously, she missed the snare because it can't go through the wall. Water Spout coming out there from Hebo as well, which is fun to have. We do have the slow finish by Agni, Gem also finished by Hebo. I believe, well Hebo is a K behind, 1K behind Agni, but he should still be able to get a little bit more going on. Belcher the God's going off onto the mana. Guan Yu going after the Neath. Neath uses the beats and then backflips out of the way. Misses the spin throw of the fan, so decides to leave that alone. But yeah, Hebo could probably get like a level 2 item right now, I believe. Even though he does have both kind of... what level are they at? Hebo. So they're both level 1 still. So yeah, he should still have, obviously, a level 2 item sitting in the wind of his gold. Everyone's backing back. Going back. I believe Hebo should be going back now. Hebo is going back. He will going to buy that item. I expect the level 2. Come on, level 2. No, level... Oh, yeah, there he goes. Level... He bought both levels individually. You know you can buy them both at the same time, yeah? It can be done. It can be done. We don't always use it. Most people don't. Stun going off onto Cupid there, but the flame wave coming out just a little bit too late as Cupid managed to get his dash out. Tank tickle times. Here we go. Tank tickle, tank tickle. There's not much they can do. I love tank fights. It's just... They just go forever. Absolutely forever. Carry on. Get going out there. So, Guan Yu still working on his Barrack of Hope. Not much, just kind of, yeah. Everyone's just still working on the defense side. HiRez and Nimi line and both coming out for Mana and Ymir. Obviously, if they get hit by the ADs, they want to cause some damage back. Fair enough, they've only got 2 ADs to worry about, but they are ranged ADs, so they are a bit... Well, they're all ranged ADs. All ADs are squishy. Cupid's ultimate going out there. Don't actually see where it landed. There we go. Took a long time to actually land. Hades ultimate coming out there. Not really doing too much, though. Vamana going to get hit by a heart bomb. Also, the free coming out there from Hades, and then misses the silence. And heart bomb goes off. Godlamite was going to... Look at that. It's like a face check wall, wasn't it, really? Ymir kind of walled off them, but then just kind of held back for Mana going, no, come back, come back, come back, come back. We don't want you to kind of go in there. We don't want to get yourself hurt. So don't risk it. Just come back. It's pretty even, though. There's only like, what was it? Less than a K? About just over a K gold towards VexX Gaming. Obviously, that's the 2 kills helping them there out a little bit. Middle lane though, Agni needs to be a little careful. Obviously does get a bit of a stun off onto Neef, but the tower isn't focusing Neef. It's taking a lot of damage though. Will the tower go down? No. They managed to kind of hold the tower for now, but if they do that same thing again, that tower's gone. Absolutely gone. Hebo also in a dodgy situation. If they went for a tower dive, they could probably kill the Hebo. They probably could. Guan Yu is rotating over now. Obviously, that middle tower got pushed up so hard, they don't want to let it go. They don't want to let it go. But what's going on? We've got VexX Gaming EU, Cupid on the lane on his own. Solo farming on his own. We've got Hebo now solo farming on his own. 3 in the mid, kind of like bit gimped. But, yeah, okay. Cupid, Vamana's rotating right. Executioner coming out onto Neef. We're going, Hebo's decided to obviously go for the Spear of Magnus. And that kind of works because his cooldowns are so low that you can get the stacks on quite quick. And also, the fact that... Okay, you're normally going to hit Water Spout, your Water Spurt there, your Water Burst as well out of your hand. Twice. Obviously, 2 of them, 1 of the Water Spurts, and then ult. So you're going to get all 3 stacks on anyway, if you can land it all. Hebo's in a bit of a sticky situation under the tower. Needs to be a little careful. Obviously there, he's got full creep waves under it. Neef armor, not Neef armor, she just used her 1 to try and snare Ymir. Guan Yu coming back in there, using his 2 and dashing his 3. Obviously there, Tulan assault or something like that. I know it says assault, I'm not too sure on the first word. Belch of the Gods going there onto Guan Yu. Guan Yu just kind of sitting there going, look, I can spin. Look at all the colours going off around there. Vamana coming in from the back as well. Looks like he was spotted, or definitely was a call coming in there. Neef taking a bit of damage out there, but not too much. Obviously a nice little crit in the middle of the screen. Hades as well. Just going to see Vamana. They're just going to walk around each other. Decide not to have a little play. Barkus is rotating over. Leaving Neef on her own, though. Against 3. Definitely like tank dive material, tower dive material there. They could just go for her. Cupid underneath the tower there needs to kind of get out. Does need to get out. Silence coming out there from Hades. Barkus using Belch of the Gods onto the Ymir. Vamana also using his ultimate, going after Barkus. Barkus now just jumps over the wall after the Ymir puts it down and the spikes. Now, we got a bit of action going on. The red buff. Who's going to steal the red buff? Red buff going on action. Nobody's actually... He's going to let the Neef take it. Is it going to happen? Is he going to get the snare? Gets the snare. Gets snared there by Neef. Neef does manage to get the red buff. Was a bit late, obviously, with the Rain of Fire. I'd liked him to actually have got that. I don't see why he didn't. He's obviously going to do a bit more damage than Neef at the moment. And she used her snare. So that was the last of the ability to go out there. Can that ward not see that one? Oh, the range is just short of that one. Okay, so we're 26 minutes in. No tower's dead. 26 minutes in, and no one's killed a tower. My God, do some work. Okay, so we got the Spirit of the Magnus out on Agni. It's going to work great for him, obviously, because of the dot damage coming out from most of his abilities there. Hebo and Barkus going after. Look at I expect a default. Expect a default to come through here. The Belcher God's going out there onto Xbalanque. Obviously, Intoxication comes out. Hebo misses his ultimate, but there was an Aegis anyway, so he would have been protected. And then a Water Spout coming out there from, obviously, Hebo. I was expecting a default. Just kind of, that's what's been happening to Xbalanque all game. It's just getting like, oh, I'm a bit low. I might be able to get out of this. Bang. Arrow to the face. Arrow. Speed back up then. Don't want to have it slowed down too long for you lot, do we? I just want to kind of get this game. We're not get the game over and done with. Just kind of speed it up. Okay, Hades. Is he going to get kind of walled off? No, stunned there. It was a harassment stun. That's all that was. It's off cooldown. I'm going to stun you. Just kind of get you out of the way there. Belch to the guards. Onto the creeps. Everyone's just trying to push. Just trying to get. I want to see the first tower go down. Come on. Hades go in there and there. Onto Vamana. Vamana has popped his ultimate. Cupid ultimate did come out there as well. Heart bomb going off onto Ymir. Ymir just kind of backing out there. Not too much he can kind of do. Neve has pushed Agni up all the way to his tower. One more. If she can just kind of keep the creep wave alive for a second. Snare going out onto Agni. Agni in a little bit of trouble there. Kind of juking around. Now a few more attacks going up on the tower. Then they do get the first tower down. VexX Gaming gets the first tower from Feeders EU. Barker's having a little kind of play with Guan Yu as well. Look, they're like level 16, 17, and we've just seen the first tower go down. This is how I'm reluctant. Look at the ward coverage as well. I'm quite impressed, actually. So we've got like loads of VexX Gaming. VexX. Well, I'm not saying for anyone that's kind of like watched my like previous shoutcasts, I don't like saying gaming because everybody's got gaming after the name. You got Curse Gaming, Root Gaming, VexX Gaming, Mobility Gaming. All them lot, and it's just like, Vex. That's what I'm going to call you now. Vex. Vex and Feeders. Done. Cupid missing a heart bomb there. Hebo going to go right round the back by the looks of it. Agony has picked up Wall of Absolution. Obviously, kind of protects himself a little bit more against that Neef. I don't mind Mage is picking up some protection. I feel that, yeah, it kind of works. Okay, it's like, do you get Void Stone or do you get like physical protection? You don't want to get 2. I think once you get 2, then your damage is gimped. And I mean severely gimped. If you've got like Void Stone and Wall of Absolution, it's just like, why bother? Beautiful stun coming out there by Ymir. Managed to get 3 of them. And Wall, slow. Hades ultimate there. Ymir ult. Ymir going down there. Cupid ultimate coming out. It's not really going to get anybody or stop anybody. Agony using Rain of Fire out. Hebo manages to kind of Aegis that one as well. Second Rain of Fire. Look at the damage come out there onto Hebo. Hebo needs to kind of be careful. Guan Yu ult coming out there onto Hebo. Chasing him down. Doesn't manage to get him. Charges forward there. Uses his free attack. And the silence comes out and stops that action going on there. Rain of Fire coming out there from the Agony. Agony kind of burning away at Hades. Rising Jaguar coming out there from the Xbalanque. He's got no more mana left, so he can't use his one. He's like extra splitting bowlers. So Neef, how did no one go down there for VexX Gaming? Nobody went down. Obviously, we lost a Ymir. I didn't see mana go down in that team fight, but obviously he went just slightly after, but so he must have gone down. Yeah. Just Vex, just so lucky, so lucky. They need to. I feel that Feeders need to push for a tower. It's a bit hard at the minute just because they're kind of, I'd say, but well, they are behind. I wouldn't say they are behind. They are behind. Well, they might be behind, sorry. Neef now, obviously she's finished her execution now. She's going after a Deathbringer. Just kind of standard builds as we got. And she's obviously got the most gold in the game. 4 kills, 0 death, 2 assists. She's up about 1200 gold on the Agni. Looks like we're going to see a Gold Fury attempt coming out here. Well, not even attempt. It's going to happen. No one knows about it. There's no wards. And for some reason, I've moved slightly that I couldn't see actually the Gold Fury health bar. You've got down the bottom left there, obviously, but we like to see it above their head, don't we? Come on, see the block. Come on. Boom. And if the last hit's a crit. Always. It's like, oh, I don't need to do much damage now. Bang, crit. Okay. Just kind of like sod's law, innit? Evo just pushing up against Shibalonke there. Oh, there he goes. He's got some mana now. He can start using his splitting bowlers. Not doing too much damage, though. I'm surprised. I wonder how many stacks he's got of it at the moment. Evo's not doing any kind of protection items, though. Agni is rotating round. Here he goes. Agni coming in. Going to get the stun off onto the Barkus. Barkus taking loads of damage, actually. Rain of Fire coming out there. Might be one more little hit. Guan Yu. If Guan Yu had turned around and hit... Is he going to get it? Is he going to get it? No, he doesn't. Nefault coming in there to stop him kind of moving around. Hebo in a lot of trouble. Getting hit there by the armor spin from Vimana. And they managed to take down both, actually. Vimana managed to take down Hebo. And someone else managed to take down Barkus while he was under the tower. This tower needs to go down there. They've got everybody over. Actually, everybody's rotating here. Hades is coming around now. They've split up. There was no need for them to kind of split up. At the minute, they should have kind of backed out a little bit. Push the tower. Come on. Push towers, people. They had so many people there. They could have just dove that tower and took it down. It's just... You've got 2 kills. It was only like 1, 2 people there. You could have still done some damage to the tower. They need to start pushing objectives. They're going to start falling behind otherwise. Fair enough. They're only down by 1 tower. But it's a 32-minute game. And we've lost 1 tower. That's it. 1 tower. You could look at that as like both teams are being really good at holding the towers and what they should be doing. Obviously, Rising Jaguar there. Rising Jaguar? No, Rising Jaguar. Hades' ultimate coming out there, holding them under the tower. Obviously, just trying to get as much tower damage onto them as possible. Ymir uses his ultimate down there. But the mana just going for it. That's it. Just ignore him. You can't kill him. He can't kill you. Just keep going. Even the tower can't kill you. There we go. And they both evened it up there. We got tower each. Finally. We're starting to get some towers down. Yeah, come on. Neef is going to be in a lot of trouble if she doesn't move away from that jungle. Taking out a lot of damage there. What was you doing, Guam? Really? What was you doing? We walked into tower range and then went, nah, I don't want to do that. Why do I want to do that? That's just mad. Nah, I don't want to use anything. His ultimate's up as well. He could have gone for it. I'd have gone for it. But then again, if any of you have seen my playthroughs, there's questionable decisions. Well, there's always questionable decisions. I'm looking at it going, yeah, okay. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to die, but let's go for it anyway. Vimana needs to be careful there. He doesn't want to kind of get caught out. Ward going down there for Vex Gaming by the Fire Giant. We see any counter warning coming out there from Feeders EU. Guan Yu's got 3 wards. He could go back and kind of counter ward that. Shibalonke's ultimate coming out there. Shibalonke is using his ultimate purely in defense because Cupid's kicking his ass over the side there. I can see what's going on. But let's go back just quickly for this. And then, do you know what? Right. Let's go back to this one. We're going to watch Shibalonke die. And then we're going to watch... so there's Cupid ult coming out there. Shibalonke's ult. Heart Bomb also going off on top there. He's just trying to juke them auto attacks. But just didn't do a very good enough job. Took too many. And then takes it up there. So on the left-hand side, a bit more. Guan Yu, really? I'm gonna. Where's Ymir? There he is. All right. So he's kind of animation stuck. Neef ultimate coming in there. Hebo ultimate coming out there. Water spout then possibly coming up. He's in close. Slows him down. Snared coming out there, and then bang! So many people going down in such a short amount of time there. Wow. 2. I missed it. 2. I was looking at the wrong places. Vimana and Guan Yu actually decided to back out. Cupid will get this left-hand tower down. He should. There's no reason not to get this tower down there. Yeah, there's enough creep waves. There it goes. Finally. And the right-hand side should get pushed as well. They've got 4 on 2. There it goes. Belch of the Gods coming in there. Girdle of Might going out there. Intoxication. And what? Guan Yu kind of like looked like he blinked, but he didn't. Hades did use his ult, but I don't think it grabbed anybody. It was probably just the Guan Yu dash that I didn't see the dash animation for. I lost him. I lost him. He's gone. He's gone. Okay, so we're starting to see objectives being taken. Obviously, it's more kind of like the level, because everybody's like level 12 now. Snare kind of missed up onto the mana. Belch of the God's going out onto him, though, but he didn't get stunned, weirdly enough. Might have used his beads to get away with that one. But I'm not 100% sure. Cool. Starting to get warm now. Once you start to get about like 34-minute casts, that's when you start heating up. It's quite funny. Just talking too much. Agni for his last item is going for a Bank of Talons. Good item. Funny enough, he's going for it last. What's main damage? Obviously, main damage. Yeah, I feel we should have gone glass cannon because he's either going to go up against a Hebo or underneath. Alright, so he's got one item obviously to protect him against one type of damage, but not against the other. So it's 50-50. I'd have probably liked him maybe to get a Void Stone, purely because a Void Stone will help him get out of the way of, even though he was up against Neef middle. He's got to think late game. How do I say it? Yeah, just purely because Neef's going to rip him down anyway. He's just doing all attacks. All the crits are going to come out. But it would have helped against Hebo's damage and also increased his own. So he'd have been a bit more of a glass cannon. Looks like Vex are going to try and go for a Gold Fury, but have been spotted in the meantime. Look at that. Tried to drop the ward down there to counter ward the other one, but Hades managed to get in there in time to stop that happening. We got everyone's really spread out there. Barker's in the buff camp, just looking at possibly where to jump in there. Not quite sure what's going on. I'm like, do you know what this is? This is like Matrix cam. Have you ever seen like the bullet time? It's where the camera goes woo, slow mo, slow mo, slow mo. Okay. So Gold Fury is gonna go down. Well, it's gonna go down. Belch of the Gods going out there, but then gets stunned. So it didn't. So a stun for a stun pretty much in a way, but Belch of the Gods didn't come out. Rain of Fire coming out there, not doing too much. Just more of an harass. Snare going out there, lovely onto obviously Ramana and Agni. Everyone just. Hades' ultimate. No, that's not Hades. That is Ymir's ultimate there. Hebo getting messed up. Obviously using his Aegis amulet there to hold him down. But does go down to Shibalonke. Shibalonke, they're all just going after Neef at the minute. Neef's just taking a lot of damage. But then they rotate around. Dude, Feeders EU need to get in there. They're too late. Hades' ultimate going in there. Guan Yu's ult there. They just need to go rotating quicker. They left him alone. They let 4 get in there on top. Shibalonke is going to go down there. Obviously, Heart Bomb finished him off there. But you see what I mean? You saw 3 or 4 of Vex just rotate in. Oh, sorry, we're just going to go for them 2. They're cut off. And it took a good 3-4 seconds before Feeders, before they decided to come in there. But they are actually going to go for Fire Giant, though, in this thing. Oh, look at that, though. Hades taking out loads of damage. And then, who is that under there? Cupid! Going down, managed to get walled off. Barkus does jump over the wall just to get himself out there. Doesn't want to go down. They're in a good position now to get the Gold Fury. Feeders, fair enough, they were late to the fight. It's kind of like the French. They turned up late to a fight and reap all the rewards. Here we go. So Gold Fury going down there. We got Chin's Blades coming out there from the Neef. I'm surprised. Chin's Blades, really? I suppose attack damage, get a bit of health out of it as well, and it works nice against tanks, obviously at the later levels. Well, that was it, 3% health per hit. Yeah, works good against the Hades and the tank, but then again, I'm a raw power kind of guy. If anything, I'd have probably picked up like a Rage Blade, but that's me. Rage plus Deathbringer is kind of like a nice combo. You don't get extra health though, that's the problem. Barker's just putting a ward down there by the Fire Giant. He's not going to, well, he wouldn't be able to take it. Just wouldn't. So they're going to push towers down now, finally. So we're going to get, obviously, well, it'll be 2 to 3 towers that way. So Vex is still up by 1 tower. Feeders are coming back. It's quite nice. I love it, though. But look, well, I don't love it. Look, it's a 40-minute game and everybody's still even. Kills not so much, but Feeders EU have brought it back. They were kind of starting to fall behind, and then they bring it back. They're 3 kills behind. 3 kills. It's for a 40-minute game. 3 kills is nothing. And I've just done that again. I bet that look, the time comes up again, and they need to fix that. Oh, there's a new bug for me to report when I get out of this match. So Agni's picking up his red buff. This is just with the slow part of the matches, obviously, where everyone's just kind of rotating rounds, grabbing the buffs again, resetting. So Agni has managed to finish off his Bancroft Talon, actually. Gets silenced by the Hades. Hades just wants that red buff from him. Doesn't want to let him get away with that one. Agni does manage to get it with a Rain of Fire. Needs to kind of get out, though. Vimana has rotated round. Just kind of looking at him. One you coming back. They need to be careful, though, because there's 5 Vex game in here. And they've only just got, like, obviously, Vamana's one side of the wall. Can't really do much else as he doesn't have Blink. But everyone's kind of spitting on there. Barkas, he's just looking at him. He's like, I'm going to take you on 2 at a time. Then Ymir comes around the corner. He's like, nah, sod this. Look, gets stunned, spiked, everything. And then, obviously, like, Vex, obviously, knew he was getting there, be in a little bit of trouble. And starts back out. What's back there? Look at that. I'd say, was that a crit from Hebo? Can Hebo crit? It was 458 damage, though. That worked out quite lovely. Might come from Neef, though. You never know. Heavenly Agility coming out there from somebody there. Chasing down Agni. Agni taking just some bit of damage there. Getting caught out there by Hades' ultimate. Holding him in, obviously, because he's used his dash already. Agni goes down for Feeders EU. Guan Yu under the tower, just trying to kind of protect himself. Stun coming out there from Ymir and a Shibalanke ult as well. Shibalanke going off to Hebo in the background while this whole thing's going on. Barker's come around there trying to help him out. Girdlemite has been popped at some point. Raging Jaguar. Split boulders, come on, they're so close to killing him. Shibalanke went down and all that, just trying to get, come on, go down. It does go down. Hebo does finally go down. They need to back out. Obviously, they can't kill Ymir at the minute now. Not enough damage to take him down. Intoxication, I believe Intoxication did go down that fight. I didn't quite see it. But all in all, what's going on? There's nothing I really kind of see coming out there. Vamana, it's going more bruisery. Nice little bit of damage coming there. He's got Hard Anemia line there, going out for Void Blade as well, and now kicking in for a Raise Blade. He can, he doesn't have any penetration though. Let's see, is there any actually physical pen? Do you know what? He doesn't really need to worry about the physical pen at the minute because nobody of like really worth DPSing on Vex Gaming has Void Blade. They've gone Glass Cannon. Everybody has gone Glass Cannon apart from like Hebo's got Void Stone, but even Hebo's Void Stone is a Glass Cannon kind of build. Fire Giant attempt coming out here. It has been spotted, so they are going to go mess around there. Barkus obviously jumping in, knocking him up into the air. Guan Yu coming around as well. Ward's going down in the meantime. Neef getting chased down there. Obviously get dashed and used a free. And if Amanda comes in there and gets that last hit in, lovely. Belch God's going out there. Doesn't really do too much though on anybody. Cupid racing around. Everyone's kind of just chasing everybody. And then decides to kind of back out. And then while they're there, let's pick up the movement speed buff while we're here. Done. Everyone's kind of just looking at the Fire Giant. Just not wanting messing around. Silence coming out there from Hades. Ward going down as well, and a wall from Ymir. So before they dropped the wall up, they put like a wall down, and then it was counter-warded pretty much straight away. Hebo managed to... He's back now. When did he die again? I've forgotten. I've forgotten when he died. So we finally got 4 level 3 items. So if the Fire Giant attempt does go down, Vex Gaming has the advantage. They can clear the Fire Giant at 20% rather than the standard 10% off the level 2. So you can see the 20% there. And also Hades has a stun. He's got a fear, a silence, and now a stun as well. So what we got coming up in there? We've only got level 2. So one at 10%, one at 20%. Obviously we've got 2 beads. Level 3 as well. That's just on the Agni and the Neef. Remember, beads is really nice at the moment now because you've got the 5% reduced cooldown on all your abilities. So it's really good on a Hebo as well. So if you drop it on a Hebo, you do Water Burst and Water Burst. Bang. The one that you're one basically because it's a 3-second cooldown. So you just go bang bang. Done. Barkas obviously was chasing down Agni, but then Shibanaka is rotating around. So everything's just kind of slowed up again as they're trying to kind of kick on there. We've got not Hebo, Cupid going for obviously like an anti-tank build. Obviously it's going to work well against towers, Fire Giant as well. Just kicking in that Executioner and Titan Bane as well. As obviously it's going to knock down a lot of the protection that everybody has. Let's just kind of follow suit. Vamana. It's a good skin. It's a funny beatbox skin. Some like just Danny Ward in there going on. Possibly like Golfew coming out. Cupid and Hades are rotating around. Obviously because the ward got counted out, they're just kind of... You could kind of use that tactic as well. If the ward coverage on both sides is kind of negated, you could clear the wards at the Gold Fury, make him kind of think you're attempting that, or even the Fire Giant, and then go for the other one. It gets them all rotating round. Now Agni's in a little bit of trouble, and I missed Neef. I thought Agni was going to be the one that was in trouble, but it was Neef instead, as I was just trying to rotate over. So Neef kind of stuck there, does snare, but does manage to kind of get stunned by Ymir. Uses bees to get out of there. Guan Yu's ultimate coming out there. She's just getting hammered down. Gets hit by everybody. Slowed by Guan Yu. Guan Yu doesn't have gems, so it wasn't overly slow, but she just kind of... They're trying to push for the objectives. Obviously, a split push there, but everybody was mid. So, yeah. It's quite easy to get to you if you're mid. So we got Ymir, obviously full tanks. Now going for... What was it? I know it's the one that slows. Midguardian male. Yeah, is it Guardian? Yeah, Midguardian male. That's the slow one. Vargas there under the tower, all on his own. They can just dive this. Look, there's like no health left on this tower. Silence comes out there from Hades, slow him down a little bit just to help everyone rotate over in time. But look at the gold. The gold is 45-minute game, and it's 400 gold in it. That's it. That is it. Kind of this team's over. But they've been pushing at each other. I'll give it that. They've at least actually been trying to make some plays. Going to go for the Gold Fury now. Going to be spotted, obviously. What's going on? They've still got the hog advantage. That's it. So they spend that extra 500 gold, and they can kill the Gold Fury. Well, Vex can get in there. Is Hades going to go for it? Hades goes for it. Go, 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 go. But Vargas jumps in there. Obviously, Intoxication comes out. Shibalanka's ult going out there. Hades' ultimate as well. Ymir's ult in the top. Come on, I just want a Cupid one. There's the Cupid's ultimate there. Guan Yu coming out there. Going out onto Shibalanka. Not Shibalanka, onto Vargas. Got the Gold Fury. Gold Fury's reset. Hebo backing out there. Vamana going to go down actually from all the damage. Neef ultimate coming in there. Not actually going to kill him, I don't think. Doesn't kill him. Hebo's on the run. I haven't seen anybody actually die yet. Here's the kind of Neef ult. Here it comes. Does nothing. Oh yeah, because he probably must be CCing him when he's ulted. Wall going out there by Ymir. Locking off Hebo on the wrong side of the wall. Barkas does jump in there to stop Shibalanka getting the last hit, but then Guan Yu manages to smash him in the face. Well, actually no, it's a poison dart from Shibalanka that got that one. Agni, Rain of Fire onto Hades. And Cupid managed to go down under that little... I just heard this little scream. Bye! That was it. All gone, all gone. Agni is below half health, so that Bancroft talent is going to start... Well, it's kicked in already. It's always kicked in. But it's going to increase his damage quite a considerable amount as well. So they're going to go for it. They are... Okay, it's like 5 versus 3 now. Neef and Hades. Hades can still get this if his hog isn't on cooldown. He can do it. If he just... He doesn't need to risk it though. It's only the Gold Fury. If it was the Fire Giant, I would say get in there and do it. Obviously, if everyone understands, there's 10 squares on a Fire Giant. So once it gets to the second square, you can hog. And that would work as well. So we've got a lot of items finishing up. Hebo's did come out of a Bancroft talent. I kind of missed that one. He's on a Bancroft talent as well, so that works for him as well. Obviously, when he's getting low on health, he can use his ultimate and pretty much just smash anybody coming out there. Vargas in a bit of trouble with his teammates managing to rotate around, but he might actually get taken out. No, his jump comes off cooldown. In the meantime, Betty Flop it. Betty Flop. But now we've got Rod the Hootie coming out there onto Hebo. Agni has finally sold his starter item and he's working on. He's got level 2 Rod the Hootie coming out there. What we got? We got Magi's Blessing going out there onto Hades. Time Bane finished for Cupid, so if they want to go for them Gold Fury objectives, we got to kind of check on Neef. Neef's in a little bit of a situation there, not too much of a situation, no. Kind of just seeing her getting chased down on her own, and then while I'm selecting to get over to her, it didn't actually kind of work. Fun though, times to be had. Go on, you just looking. You're going to have a chat, are you, man? Just chatting. Just, yeah, chat. You're not supposed to talk to the Fire Giant, you're supposed to kill him. He's not your best friend. Belcher God's going out there onto Guan Yu. Guan Yu did actually get stunned. I thought he dashed out of that in time. Rain of Fire coming out there from Agni. Hades does charge in there onto Shibalanka. Uses the silence. Shibalanka's ult as well there. But then, like I say, gets blown up by the Hebo ultimate. And the Cupid ult there just for kind of good measure. See, it just gets blown up. If you start doing damage, well, Hebo's not actually lost any health at all there, but it's so easy for Hebo to ultimate you. Fair enough. Don't get me wrong. I've had like matches where I couldn't hit his ultimate, and I was like, what's going on? Belcher God's coming out there from Barkas onto Hades' ultimate there as well. Just trying to hold in Ymir. They just block him in, and obviously Guan Yu as well. Ymir just goes, I can't go nowhere. I'm going to ult at the same time. Doesn't really do any damage to Hades though, unfortunately. Guan Yu's ultimate coming out there. Vamana's ult as well. Agni just running and firing, charging out of the way. Ymir doing a lot of damage, but it's going to go down to Hebo. Hebo's got obviously Gerd the Might coming out there. And Bancroft Tanner going to kick in. One more hit. Decides to slow rather than actually using Water Spout. There's 3 of them there, so it's taking them a little while to actually get that down. But then, again, I am on like half speed. Neef go down there to Vamana. Vamana managed to chase it down all the way. Now the whole of Vex Gaming is rotating around to go for Vamana, and Guan Yu is here as well. Come on. Vamana obviously uses beads. Manages to run out there. Come on, little man. Little man with a big foot. A lot of attacks damage coming out there, obviously, from somebody. Yeah, that's Vamana. Just hitting down. I'm surprised it flashes up 3 times though. But then again, they want to see it. They want to see it. You don't believe it till you see it, so you at least believe in it now. Barker's taking a lot of damage actually from that fan throw. Man, it's getting so hot. Really is getting hot. I can't wait till this match is finished. I can kind of stand outside and cool down. It's about like 6:30 in the morning. I've kind of stayed up all night. And it's probably that energy drink kind of rush. I've got like a little bit left. And we can see. Let's just follow on with Barkas for the minute while I have a little sip to cool down. 50 minutes in. Look at the gold for everybody. Everyone should be finished. I should be seeing elixirs coming out by now. Come on, where's my elixirs? Bring it on. I'm surprised how little people would finish off, obviously, their actives. Neef just literally bought her level 3 Aegis and Beats, which is going to be quite nice, obviously, for her, because we'll take a quick look at the Aegis Amulet. It's passive at level 3. After the Invulnerable Fade, you get 20% damage reduction for 4 seconds. Like I say, compared to the meditation, look, Ymir's meditation is not really a problem anymore. Cupid's in a bit of trouble. He does throw his ultimate there to kind of just stop everybody chasing him, because nobody wants to go into an ultimate. But if we look at, yeah, Ymir, it's still at level 1 meditation. What is the point of that? You're not going to use it anymore. You're just wasted. Absolutely wasted. So, he's not even using it for the heal. It doesn't, yeah, it's just... Would have been much better something else. That's all I'd say. Blink. Blink. There we go. That's it. Should have got Blink. What's everybody doing? Belcher God's going out onto Agni. Doesn't manage to actually stun him though. Agni kind of just run out of the way. Come on, everybody's at the level where one big engagement, they can kind of... They're all at level 20. So you could easily take down a tower and a phoenix. Well, fire giant, a tower, and a phoenix. If you can get a deicide. Or at least even like 3 kills. Because you'll easily be able to push them up then. So Rodder to Hoot is still not finished by Hebo. Agni's still at level 2 as well for his rod. Cupid going solo the Gold Fury at the same time. So we got a lot of action going on across the map. Shibalanka in a bad spot. It's going to get stunned there by Buggers. Obviously going to get out there. Rain of the Fire coming out there from Agni. Trying to kind of stun and see what's going on. Stand still. I want to take a good picture. Does this side look good for me? Come on, Hebo. Gimme. Show me. Show me some love, man. Show me love. Show me love. Yeah, that's it. Show me love. Stop moving around. You look blurry. There we go. Show it the love, man. There we go. See? Photographer in the making. So Gold Fury does get secured there by Vex Gaming in the whole time I was taking pictures of Hebo. It should have been, if it was the Hebro skin, it would have been so much better. We can do it with Neef. She can be like our glamour model of the day. Glamour model Neef. Rah. Okay. You see it kind of like running off. I'm surprised to see a Transcendence coming out from Xbalanque now. At the end. It's going to take him a while to stack it up. And it's 53 minutes. 53-minute game. They're in a good position just to go for the Fire Giant. Barcus is there looking. Still, HiRez is the only one with level 3 hog. So he could always dive. No matter what happens, he could always dive in there. Whoever goes for it. And kill it before anybody else can. It's just a big advantage. If you're going to have the hog, get it to level 3. Especially at this point. Look at the gold. Everyone's got like 13k gold. Just finish it. Finish it. And then at least you're not going to get caught out. At least hopefully like some of the guys will look over the VODs. Maybe look over the match. Just check out, see what's happening. Just kind of get it down. Ymir's just kind of looking around. This is also this skin for Ymir. It's going to be the standard skin from now on. We all know it's going to be the standard skin, isn't it? Really, just everybody's just kind of get it. The cannibal going out there. I feel a Fire Giant engagement coming up. It's going to happen, isn't it? It's just so close. It's being forced. Everybody's trying to force a fight. We're not seeing... No, I'm not seeing no real consumables. I'm surprised to see health potions, though. Even 5 health potions on. Belts of the Gods coming out there, but then gets stunned, obviously, by the Ymir. Vamana getting blown up there. Barcus does jump on top, and Xbalanque also coming out there trying to protect him. So now it's a 4v5. They can push this engagement. They can push. Stop going off on your own. Xbalanque. Oh, there we go. Agony getting caught out there, but obviously uses his beads, kind of getting caught. So there was a Hades ult, used his beads, then a snare coming out from Neef there, but while the beast was still up, didn't actually stop him in place. Did enough damage though to cause it, and now it's 5v3. They can take this Fire Giant uncontested. They've got level 3 hog, so they really don't have any fear. Barcus is obviously zoning there, so is Hebo, and they're going look, Fire Giant straight onto Guan Yu. Guan Yu's obviously Barrock of Hope kicking in there, but now that's run out there, getting changed, and then gets blown up. That literally is getting blown up there by Hebo. Hebo now heavily agility. They're just trying to speed everybody up because obviously this is it. This is kind of, can they finish the game off? They've got the towers. Going to push the tower. Just go. Are they going to kill him? They're going to go for him. Oh, look at Xbalanque just go. Like, his health just instantly went down. Ymir's in a lot of trouble, just kind of running around the tower, just trying to stay up as long as he can. He's going to go down. Deicide coming out there. VexX Gaming killing off Feeders. Feeders EU are in a bit of trouble. And look at the respawn timers. Vamana's going to come back. They've got about 20 seconds before 2 people are back. So they're going to get the Phoenix. They're going to decide. They can go in and just finish this. Just do it. They've got the Fire Giant buff. There's only 1 person back. Here they are. They're going to go finish this game. 56-minute game. We're still going. Vamana just going bang. Intoxication coming out there from Barcus. Also, Hades ultimate there. Just kind of doesn't hold the Minotaur. Minotaur wants to do what he wants. Look, everyone's so low though. Look at that. We didn't see any of the damage coming out there from Agony, but we can obviously see where it kind of landed. And then VexX Gaming have taken that extremely long game, and for some reason it's saying 240 at the top. Really weird. They were about a 4k gold lead at the end there, but that was from like Fire Giant, it was so even. You can see these games, it's just so even all the way through, and it just takes one engagement. So everybody kind of needs to be aware. Don't get picked off. People were getting picked off at the end because they were on their own and they couldn't get any backup. So we got Hebo there, 40k player damage coming out. Cupid, 12k healing. Fantastic. 44. Oh, look at that. The damage from the Agony is the most out of the whole game. 44k player damage. Alright, let's just have a little look. Builds. Well, we've already seen all the builds. We don't need to know anything else. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you've actually made it this long, you're crazy. For putting up for me, you are absolutely crazy. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the match. And there'll be another one tomorrow. See you then. Bye.